Marvin, obviously a lot of the talk this week is on the record that you tied those two great wide receivers. Can you kind of take us back to, did you want to make the switch to wide receiver back in the day?
When they brought it to me, it was a definite decision that kind of had its pros and cons that, in my eyes at the time. But, definitely now I'm glad that I made the decision.
Kirk and James both said that early on you weren't really a fan of all the running the wide receivers had to do.
Not at all. That was probably the hardest part to get used to.
Are you surprised at yourself how easily you made it look?
I guess you can say it made it look easy, but it's definitely not easy. It's definitely a lot of hard work that went into it.
Is there a moment that stands out so far in your career?
Any moment that you can talk about is a great one. Whereas, positive, looking back at it. So, from the first catch to the first touchdown catch to Michigan State to Indiana.
You remember your first catch? That was against Indiana. You remember that catch?
Yeah, I do.
Did you really know what you were doing, or just?
Oh yeah, I knew the play. I knew exactly what I was doing. I was just kind of waiting for an opportunity to get out there.
What does it mean to you personally to be at this point where one more TD catch and you'd be in a school record?
Well, I think I'm in there now, regardless. Even though I guess I'll be leading it now.
You'll be first. Yeah.
It just means that it's a proud moment. I'm glad to be a part of the Hawkeye history. I'm glad that I made the decision to come here and coach and play football.
Do you ever find yourself wondering what would have happened if you stayed at quarterback?
Not at this point in my career.
You don't seem too excited. Are you excited to get this record?
I'm definitely, if I get it, definitely be excited. But still, there's a lot of season left to be played. And I'd be more excited if we get more wins. And take us to a great bowl game. That'll be fun.
How much do you...
Given your transition, going from quarterback to wide receiver, do you think there was a moment that you can look back and think, that was a moment where you started to be like, I'm starting to really get a hang of this wide receiver stuff?
No, I can't really put my finger on just one moment because, even now I still have a lot of things that I can say I can still work on and still get better. So, me personally, I try not to look back and look at the moment and say, I got it, because I haven't got it yet. I'm not where I want to be and still have a lot of room for improvement.
You miss throwing the ball at all? They've tried to let you throw a couple on some end arounds.
You definitely miss being able to touch the ball every play, but for the most part, as long as I can, be a part of this group experience as a team and be a part of this Hawkeye history is still a great feeling.
Is it hard knowing on some plays that James was saying, when plays are called, you probably know the ball's not coming your way? Is that hard to know sometimes?
It is definitely, but at the same time, as a receiver, I've learned that, everybody has their job, and whether that's, you got to run every route as hard as you can, because, you and your partners work together out there, where the tight end gets open, or, because if I jog a route, then obviously they think the ball's not coming to them. So you definitely got to know and be aware of what your job is.